So the four stakeholders are...
Education stakeholders, Ministry of Education, Higher Education Loans Board today appeared before the National Assembly Education Committee to debate on the proposed amendments into the HELB bill. The 2023 bill, sponsored by Machakos MP Joyce Kamene, proposed that provisions be made for the youth and those living with disability to enable them not to pay for interest until they secure their first employment.
Why are you talking of 5 years?
Other provisions proposed include reducing the interest rate from the current 4% to 3%, removing HELB's functionality to set interest charges on loans, only charge penalties on defaulters after securing employment 5 years after completion of studies.
It doesn't have to be exactly 5 years, but let's look at it. Let's give them some time.
On a very serious note, none of them will ever pay in this country because they will imagine, after all, the government has a lot of money.
The perception we have, it can be changed. Sensitization to the youth, why you ought to pay 3%. And this is just to entice them and to show that we care.
However, HELB leadership has opposed the 2023 HELB Amendment Bill, saying the grace period of 5 years will lead to a 1.8 billion shillings loss each year, as already 25% of Kenyans are defaulting the loans.
It's about 1.8 billion that we'll be able to lose. So again, Exchequer must come in and cover for that component of 1.8 billion. So definitely, if you say within 5 years, everybody will go to the 5th year. Now, that affects our in terms of our funding, because that money is supposed to come and fund the next generation.
And then when we speak to 5 years, getting employment, there is no mechanism for us to tell when one has gotten employment.
Meanwhile, 183,719 students have successfully applied for the scholarships and HELB loans, although they are yet to know their fate on which category of funding they fall in.
The TVET are 60,079, and universities is 125,000. So that means in terms of the universities, we only have about 10,000 students who are yet to provide their information.
Meanwhile, the government has given universities enhanced capitation of 3 months to help them run the institutions as they await fees from first-year students. Harriet Chimea, K24.